Yo fam, thanks for tuning in. Ronnie Rose here. Today we're going to make an almond butter chili jam sandwich. We're going to put a little bananas on it, some cream cheese, some butter. It's going to be amazing. Stay tuned, and we got that coming right up. Let's do it. So one of the things that I love, I talk about it all the time, is music. And I always talk about like my favorite bands and whatnot, like the Chili Peppers. I talk about, Pearl Jam. I talk about Fugazi, Queen. But I want to talk about a band today that is off the Richter scale, that I believe is a really awesome band. And I do a lot of mainstream bands for whatever reason, but the Black Keys, man. And I love the Black Keys. I think they're amazing. I think they got a great tone, a great sound to what they do. And they just released a new record that I thought was absolutely insanely amazing. And, when they released it, they haven't been together for a long time. I think it's been like a few years or so. And when they release a record, I really get crazy because I think they just have dope material. Also, I really like Alabama Shakes. They're an amazing band who've, been around for a little bit of time. The one song they had, I'm done. You gotta hold on. Yeah, that song. I can't believe they played that fucking song in a bar one night. They were just kind of riffing on it, and somebody was like, "That's really, I heard that song before somewhere. That's got to be on the radio, whatever." And they went into the studio and recorded it. I remember seeing them on it was like MTV or something like that, and I was like, I think I was like 20 or something, because I remember seeing them at home, and I was just, I was like, this song's gonna, hold on, I was like, this song's gonna blow up, this song's gonna be huge, it's gonna be insane, really good. So, that's another band that I really dig and really like. Gary Clark Jr. as well is freaking fantastic. I think that he is, an incredible artist, but, while I, do this type of cooking video, I like to talk about the bands I love, the music I love, but also I tell you a little bit about the chili jam and, why it goes good on certain things. The biggest thing I see people having a struggle with is just the education of the product. So right here, what we got the bread. Obviously we got some wheat bread here, and then we got some chili jam. Of course, I'm using the spicy one for this one because I'm feeling a little bit dangerous, but I like the spicy one too. I like a lot of spice. I don't get crazy, I'm not going to sign a waiver to eat like some hot, crazy hot sauce or anything like that, but I do like a little spice. And then we got some almond butter here that is really good. Then we got some bananas that we put on it because I love almond butter and bananas, and that's insane. Almond butters and bananas, this is probably the best thing we could possibly do. The funny thing about almond butter, it's I feel like I haven't heard about almond butter since the past 3 or 4 years. Now it seems like it's incredibly huge and everyone eats it, but I love it, and I think it tastes really good. And I'm finding out new recipes as well as everyone else who's trying the chili jam too. So I use my grass-fed butter. We put it on the tray here. We got everything ready to go. And what's really big in Australia is cream cheese with chili jam. That's really good. And I've tried that many times. I eat that a lot, and I think that's probably the best thing it goes with. It goes with a lot of other good stuff, but that's a really good dish. If you get toast your bread, get some chili jam, get some whipped cream, or get some Philadelphia cream cheese, put it on there. That is a really amazing dish. YouTube is another band that I really like, you know, because a lot of people give them shit, and I guess I kind of get it. But if you're any type of successful, if you're big like that, of course, you know, you're gonna get crap from people. That's just how it goes. You can't really, you can't really beat around the bush. The bigger you are, the more people you're gonna have hating you. I just think that they've been so consistent for such a long time that that's something that, you know, a lot of people can say they do. Not a lot of bands, you know, and the fact that they play stadiums and arenas is insane. I remember one time, I was working down in the city, and it was at my dad's job, and we went to, we were just driving home from work. I think I was maybe like 19 or 20 or something like that. And they played M&T Bank Stadium here in Maryland, and it was literally, they weren't playing yet, but it was literally the most electrifying feeling I had in that area, other than like a Ravens game. But they were just warming up. I heard them warming up. I was like, man, this is, I want to go to this. Unfortunately, I didn't go. I think my girlfriend at the time didn't want to go with me. A couple of my buddies weren't really into them. So it just kind of be like me by myself, which kind of sucks. But I should have went anyway, because apparently it's an experience that you definitely want to have in your lifetime. But they're another band that I really love here. So right now, you know, we're just flipping and dipping. And you know, it's just like you're making a grilled cheese, whatever. It's a pretty simple dish. I mean, I don't want to make the most extravagant, hardest things to do, even though sometimes that can be fun. I am going to do different tutorials and different videos. That it's going to be more extensive than just you know, almond butter chili jam sandwich. But sometimes simplicity is pretty good, and simplicity tastes really good. I never understood, you know, why people would go to a restaurant and buy a grilled cheese. You know what I mean? You can just do that at your house. It's so simple, and yet someone will charge you $12 for cheese and bread, and you could just do that simply at your house. But, you know, sometimes people like simple, and I want to give you simple, and I want to give you great at the same time. So this YouTube channel is based off of me cooking, the startup life. I'm going to go around to different restaurants and try their food products with my chili jam, the Best Damn Jam series, and that's going to be awesome as well. You know, and then we just do taste testing, because like I said in the beginning, education is key. People want to know exactly what they're getting, and they want to know what to put it on. So when you can actually see people trying it, it's hard to fake. It's hard to fake when you don't like something. I always say that to my friends, because instantly, if I hate anchovies, for instance. Now, if I didn't know what an anchovy was, and somebody was making anchovies, and they said, hey, try this is my new product, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm like, fuck, this tastes like shit, you know, because I don't like anchovies, and I'm not gonna be able to put on like, this is good. No, it's gonna be like, dude, what'd you just give me? You know what I mean? And I'm the kind of person where I don't really, you know, want you to be polite. I want you to be honest, because honesty helps you move forward in your process. It's not for everybody, of course. Not everyone's gonna like it, but a lot of people do, which is flattering, surprising, and just frankly awesome. You know, I think it's great. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's not for everybody, but it's for a lot of people. And if you can come to a place where you can figure out what to put it on, what to use it with, and how to eat it, then that's just going to make your experience a lot better. So here we're at the final stages of everything. Almost done. Cooking it. Now we're good. This is how to make chili jam, almond butter, nice bread, butter the biscuit. Nah, this is how you make a chili jam almond butter sandwich. You put bananas on there. And for all you people out there who love almond butter and soon to love chili jam, this is gonna be the perfect recipe for you. So make sure you keep checking out our content. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like button down below. and we got more content coming from you. I don't just talk about music. I love sports. Baltimore Ravens is my favorite football team in the world, and we are going to win the Super Bowl this year with Lamar, Mark Ingram, and Earl Thomas on the D holding it down. It's going to be a great year, and if you got anything to say about that, I'll see you. But other than that, Jan from the fam, thanks for joining us. We'd love to have you join the fam. Like I said before, like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Peace.